Coffee time. Hey, it's Aaron, and today I want to talk about the 2025 Honda Pilot. This. I think it's going to be over there. It's hard to figure that out. Anyway, doesn't matter. This generation of the Pilot was introduced in 2023. Doesn't see any big changes this year. The base LX model is gone. Nobody was buying it. Honda stopped making it. Instead, they added a new top range black edition trim, which is, as the name implies, kind of a blacked out Honda with all the luxury fitments. The Pilot has long been Honda's three-row. The problem that it's always had and currently has is that the third row is really kids only. This is a midsize, not a large or full-size SUV. So that's kind of been an issue since the beginning. But other than that, this is pretty much one of the best vehicles in its class. And it's sold really well for a reason. So it's always been selling well. In fact, somebody just a couple days ago was excited because he and his wife just bought one of these, and they're super happy with it so far. They've road tripped at least twice. So there are 6 trim levels for the Pilot. Pricing starts at about $41,500, which for this segment is pretty commensurate, and that's in the Sport model, which is in the new base model. The price can jump all the way up to about 56 or 57. That will be the new Black Edition trim, which is just above the Elite trim level. That's again pretty commensurate for this segment. So the Pilot, the 2025 Pilot, no matter which model you choose, is going to have a 3.5 liter V6, which puts out 285 horsepower. It's a nice, smooth V6. It's been around for a long time. It's well vetted, so it's a reliable, good workhorse. That goes with a 10-speed automatic transmission, which is a very smooth shifting, nicely done combination. So you can expect to feel comfortable in this vehicle all the time, and also to not really have any struggle. It won't feel like it's struggling at any point. This is one of the last of the vehicles in this segment to still have a natural V6. Most of them have moved now to turbos, and I expect the next generation of the Pilot will do the same. But for the next couple of years, we're going to be looking at this setup, and it's very enjoyable. It's just nicely made. Front-wheel drive is standard. All-wheel drive is an option on every trim. Would very much recommend getting all-wheel drive with this. Launches are a little smoother. You have the all-weather capability that goes with all-wheel drive, and your resale is going to be higher with an all-wheel drive model. There are a couple of all-wheel drive is standard trim levels for this. The 2 top trims are all-wheel drive as standard, and the Trail Sport trim, which adds some off-road looks. It doesn't really add a lot of capability in that way, but it does look really good. So there's that. There are competitors for the Honda Pilot. So the 2025 Pilot, if I were shopping, I would be cross-shopping with the Hyundai Palisade, which is a more upscale feeling vehicle at about the same price point and has a little better warranty. Also, the Toyota Grand Highlander or the regular Highlander. So the regular Highlander is going to be price commensurate here. The Grand Highlander is a little bigger and will cost more, but both are worth shopping, and both are hybrids by default, so you will get a little better fuel economy and the same sort of power delivery. So worth cross-shopping there. Other than that, you are looking at models that are mostly going to be brand appealing. So if you really are looking at brands, then yeah, that's where you're going to be here. Now, I really do like the new Pilot more than most of those competitors. There are a couple that I would very seriously cross shop, and a lot of it's going to come down to taste. Do you like the look of this Honda? Do you like the interior? One of the things you're going to notice is that the Honda infotainment is not really as sophisticated as some of the other options, especially Chevrolet and Hyundai Kia. You're going to find that they are a little more modern, a little more, I don't know, crisp, I guess is the way to say it. Functionality is good, but Honda really hasn't quite caught up yet. So that's kind of where I'm at with the Honda Pilot. I really like it. It's a really good vehicle and definitely worth putting on your list if you're looking for that kind of mid-size 3-row with mostly just kids going in the very back as an occasional use. So there you go. That's the 2025 Honda Pilot. This has been Aaron. Talk to you again soon.